Hey, what's up you guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to our video, and today we're here to do a 400 subscriber special. Now, I'm just gonna say this right now. I want to thank everybody so much for this milestone. I mean, to me at least. I don't know. I mean, I never thought I would reach 400 subs that quick, you know, in a few months or so. So I'm generally happy about that for real, and I do appreciate it. And I want to thank you guys. I also want to thank some of my friends as well for helping me. You know, I want to thank Squiffy Gaming. I want to thank Best Guy Can Game for kind of helping me out in all this. Even though I only talk to you guys sometimes, you know, I really do mean it. You know, I mean, sometimes I do get a little bit busy when it comes to like life and stuff like that. So yeah, I just thought I'd say that. Also, before I move on, just having a good old conversation, I had to mention this because this is honestly so funny. I had to re-record all this because while I was doing it, I finished it. I was getting ready to upload it to YouTube, and what happened? While listening to it, the game is more louder than me. You could barely hear me, and obviously I'm just recording straight from my PS4. So yeah, I wasn't particularly happy about that, but it's okay. I don't mind doing this again. I don't mind. It's just me, you know, as same as always, just kind of talking weird stuff and all that. Although the only difference is obviously I didn't want to just do a video of me talking on my computer. I actually want to like like on those commentary channels, you always got like the YouTubers, you know, they got like gameplay in the background and all that while they're talking. Yeah, let's do that for once, you know. Why do you guys gotta see my ugly face all the time, you know? So yeah, let's. A nice change of pace would be nice, especially for a 400 subscriber special. I definitely wanted to just like, you know, do something different, you know? Because why not? I also want to talk about what I do plan to do in the future as well. But, you know, that won't be. Obviously, I won't get started with that for a while, you know, because I gotta like set it up. I gotta think about what I want to do and all that. So I'll get to that in a bit. But what I do want to talk about a little bit is just like how far we've gone, of course, because it definitely took a lot to get here. I won't lie. There's a lot of struggle behind all that. I'll get right to it, right? You know, because it's hard to believe that this whole journey started like with like 2 YouTube channels, and I wish I was joking when I say that, but I'm not. Literally, I used to have a YouTube channel called Josh the Genre Man, which I ended up abandoning. And then eventually I wanted to kind of start all over with Josh the Random Guy, but that ended very horribly. I can't wait to get to that. I mean, admittedly, I didn't even want to talk about the story. You know, I was just gonna just leave it be and just never talk about it again because it was pretty serious. But I think it's good to kind of get that off my chest. You know, I didn't want to just like move on and then pretend nothing happened. You know, I don't want to do that because there are a lot of weird factors to it. Not to mention that some people in my comments, you know, I remembered some of them, and then they were like, hey, it's good to finally see you again. And then when I noticed them, I was like, wait a minute. They were from my previous channels. I remember them, you know? So it's like, well, I think eventually people are going to find out what happened. So before I get into that, I guess I start straight from the beginning. When I first started doing YouTube videos, obviously, you know, I just wanted to do it just for fun, you know, and that should be the mindset that you should have, you know. You should never really feel pressure just to do something, you know, just to get some views and all that. You know, I wanted to use the YouTube platform to just kind of talk about what I like, you know. I mean, I'm into action figures and all that, you know. I like Ninja Turtles and Godzilla and all that, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to, you know, talk about it, I guess. Why not? You know, if that's what you like, why shouldn't you want to talk about that and share that with the world, you know? I mean, you'd be pretty surprised, you know. We got ourselves you know, I would say for sure we got a nice tiny little community going on, you know. And it's okay if my videos don't get that many views. That's fine. It's never really about the views, you know. I rather have a few views than have none at all, at least when I'm making a video, you know. That should be the mindset that you should have, you know. But obviously, understandably that gets kind of frustrating because you pour your heart and soul out to doing this stuff, you know. You don't want to put effort into a video and then it gets like no views, you know what I mean? I definitely understand how that feels for sure. I mean, I literally just hit 400 subs, you know. I mean, I should know that for sure, you know. Although, to be fair, when I used to do Josh the Genre Man, I remember around when I did abandon it, we were at 1,000 subs. I do remember. So part of me does regret a little bit leaving that channel behind. I didn't want to do that, you know, but things were changing a lot around the time, you know, and I don't really know exactly how to really explain it. You know, I guess all I can really say was just some things were going on, you know, personally as well. Things in the channel weren't really doing so well. Now, what happened was that, you know, my channel was very, very Godzilla and Ultraman focused. So that was pretty much what people expected from me to do. And not that that's a problem, but obviously, you know, if you don't give them what they want. Unfortunately, my audience had that mentality where if you don't give us what we want, or if you don't give us good content, I'll leave and, you know, unsub basically, which, you know, that's pretty horrible to say the least. You never really want to run into an issue like that when it comes to your YouTube channel and all that. Nobody wants that, of course. It's a dumb mindset to have, and you're either a child or just, I don't know, just a dumb person to have that mindset. I'm just saying, you know, because I'm not behind a fancy camera or everything, you know. I basically use what I have. Like right now, this Doom gameplay you see right now on your screen, this is live. I am doing this right now as I am talking, so I'm honestly surprised that I'm like hyper focused. Usually I'm not that good talking while playing at the same time, so honestly this is a blessing for me. I'm like, damn, this is great. Like, if you guys want to see more of this than just my face all the time, please let me know. I'd be glad to do that for sure. It's a nice change of pace for sure, you know. So yeah, so what was going on, you know, like I said before, it was hard to really keep track of all that stuff, you know, and eventually it got pretty tiring. So I was like, okay, why not just make another YouTube channel then, and you can still do what you like but while keeping the other one. And I remember too, I was pretty much deciding, do I want to move to this new channel, or do I just want to transfer everything over to this one, but just not make it Godzilla or Ultraman heavy focus, you know? Or that makes no sense. You guys get the point. I don't think I need to reiterate myself that much. The point that I'm trying to say is that I want to actually do what I want while also respecting what you guys want. You know what I mean? That's kind of where I'm trying to get at here. That sounds really confusing, but trust me, it's good to do what you want to do. You know, don't push yourself. You know, don't frustrate yourself either. You know, otherwise it's not good for you in the long run, and it's not good for your mind either. Because then at that point, you're not doing videos for you. You're just doing it just because, and you know, shouldn't really have to do that. You know. I'm just saying, you know, unfortunately, you know, I didn't know what to do at the time, you know. I never actually expected I get that high, you know. I never actually thought that I would reach that many subs, you know. I mean, it's incredible when you do, for sure. Think about it. I mean, people would love for that to happen on their YouTube channels. The platform has changed so much throughout the years. They make it pretty much difficult for newcomers to strive. Like, it's honestly ridiculous to what levels YouTube has stooped down to, because they primarily make it harder for new creators to like get a leg up basically. Definitely made it much more harder. But I don't want to make this video just ranting on about YouTube. I just want to make this video just talking about my journey, obviously, to getting towards where we are now, because it takes a lot, obviously, you know. And trust me, I just talk about the most dumbest stuff possible. I don't even have like a clear focus. I just basically talk about what I think is interesting. I don't primarily just talk about random stuff just to do it. I'm not trying to like catch on to like something that's popular at the moment. I never really like to do that. I try to be as original as I can, but then again, originality doesn't really exist. Let's be real here. It's hard to make something original, you know? You really can't, you know? You make a video you think is going to do well, and then you realize somebody else did the exact same thing. So you know what? That's the definition of nothing special. But there's nothing wrong with that. But obviously, you know, it gets pretty hard sometimes. So I guess now on to my second YouTube channel. So like I say, I was pretty much transitioning into it, you know. Of course, starting all over is very, very difficult to say the least. You know, it's hard to start from scratch all over again. And I was struggling for sure, you know. I mean, I was kind of doing what I was still doing, you know. I don't think there were any toy reviews. No, I didn't really get to that yet. Uh, Same goes for the movie reviews, you know. I mean, the only movie related thing I've talked about on the channel, if I could remember, I think it was talking about like the newest Predator movie, Prey. And you know what? I think that's what it was. Yeah, that was like the only movie related thing I was talking about, you know. So yeah, there was that, but that was about it. What ended up happening was like I was uploading memes and all that, and YouTube channels, they do that a lot from time to time, right? You know, they like to upload something they think is funny and share it to the world. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't get in trouble for just uploading memes, but that pretty much ended up being my case. I remember one day, you know, I looked at my screen and then I get like a lot of comments from this guy saying, why did you stole my videos and all that? And I was kind of confused. So I see him everywhere. He's in a lot of my videos and all that in the comment. So I was like, uh-oh, I must have did something wrong. So to make a long story short, it was actually someone from a Discord server that I was in. Now, I'm not going to name the person or the Discord server, just for the sake of keeping their, you know, for privacy reasons. I don't want them to get into any sort of trouble. I don't mean any ill will, obviously, but to make a long story short, things really should not have escalated the way it did. I will say that for sure. And the reason why, it's because the whole Discord server, they got kind of involved, because what ended up happening was, person commented, I commented back, you know, and I wanted to talk, but the person didn't really answer me back. So I was pretty much stuck in a position. I was like, okay, what do I do now? Do I just make a video defending myself, or should I wait? Obviously, I made the worst decision to wait, and the next thing you know, they see the video I make. You know, I won't go into too many details, obviously. Basically, it's me saying that, you know, I didn't mean to do it on purpose, you know. And what didn't help either was when I checked out the guy's YouTube channel, he did have a video, you know, that I've definitely seen before. So I was thinking, okay, so he's probably done the same thing too. So why am I the bad person? But then eventually, as we had the conversation on Discord, I did find out that that wasn't the case. No, that was his video. And a lot of the stuff too, he said that they are his. He did show me proof and everything. So I feel bad for sure. I was like, okay, you know, I'll delete it, you know. But then the next thing you know, he goes on a pretty crazy tangent, you know. It's like, oh, I can't believe you, whatever, you know. I won't go into too many details to what he said exactly. All I'm going to say is he was not happy at all, and even went as far as to say that I should leave the server, you know. It was that bad for sure. Like, honestly, it was brutal. I won't lie. You know how, do you want to know how it's like being a small YouTube channel, you know, and you get an entire Discord server basically shitting on you and threatening you and all that? That's not fun. I guess you could say, in a way, I got bullied off, you know, the server, I guess, you know. I don't want to say it like that because that just sounds childish, but it is kind of true. Technically, I was. And, you know, I wish it didn't happen, because, you know, I won't lie to you, I got pretty scared at the time, because it felt like I was never welcome back to the platform in a way, because I feel like if I just move on and pretend that it didn't happen, I was always afraid, you know. I got that at the back of my mind. I always felt like that one day in the near future is going to bite me back in the ass, and then I'm going to get people saying, oh no, he stole videos, he stole me, whatever, you know. I didn't want to deal with that. I don't want that, you know. I never purposely meant to do it, and, you know, that's fair. I apologize. I did delete them and everything. So, but obviously you can't satisfy everyone no matter how much you try. So like I say, I don't mean any ill will towards the person or anything like that. I apologize and whatever. I don't think he's watching this video. I highly doubt it. But if he is, all I'm just going to say is, obviously, I never meant to, like, take your stuff and whatever. You know, I'm not like that. But, you know, I apologize to him however many times I could. Didn't really seem happy, so all I'm gonna say is, you know what, I'm just gonna move on. But that's about it. Like, I'm not gonna destroy my brain cells for that, you know. And the reason why I'm making such a big deal out of this, it's because eventually I did have to abandon the channel. It got pretty bad to say the least. I didn't want to like just deal with it anymore. It was upsetting, you know. It was frustrating. I was upset for a while, you know. I was like, damn, what can I do? I can't just start all over again. That makes no sense. I just started all over. I just abandoned my old YouTube channel, my first one. So it's like, what the hell? What am I supposed to do? Tell my audience to come to my new third one and just hope to God that this will be my permanent one, you know? That doesn't primarily make any sense, nor is it good. That just makes people not wanna come, you know? It's ridiculous, you know? But, you know, it's just shocking to say the least, you know. Here we are now. This is my third YouTube channel. I hope that this is to be my permanent channel. Hopefully none of that stuff will ever happen again. I doubt it, but, you know, I hope not. You know, and I just want to say I'm actually happy with the progress we've made so far. You know how hard it is to kind of go through all that? I mean, a lot of YouTubers do that all the time. They'll make a YouTube channel and then they'll just pretty much abandon it to do something better, you know. And but to do that 3 times, you know, to make a third YouTube channel because of some dumb drama crap that happened on Discord, I mean, obviously it is kind of ridiculous, I won't lie, but, you know, the point that I'm trying to make is that we went through it, you know. I was honestly surprised how far we went. You know, here we are now, you know. I mean, I try my best to, you know, with my videos, you know. I'm not the greatest at conversations, you know. I'm not the, you know, listen, I'm a young adult, you know, just living in Connecticut, you know. I just try to get by. You know, I'm in college, I work, you know. I don't have that many friends, you know. I mean, I do, but most of them kind of disappear pretty quick. You know, I end up not talking to them no more for whatever weird reason. Or maybe they're just busy all the time, you know. So I always do got a lot of time to myself, you know. I mean, I draw in the meantime as well. I hope to one day kind of turn my artwork into something. That's something I'm kind of working on right now. You know, I'm trying to get myself out there a little bit more. So, of course, it gets pretty hard to say the least. You know, it's not easy. So, basically what I'm trying to say is I got a lot of time. You know, sometimes. I can't always be making YouTube videos, but whenever I get the chance, it's nice, you know. It's a fun little experience, you know. And I can't wait to continue doing this for a long time. You know, I hope to, you know. No, hopefully no drama shit happens again. Can you imagine? That would be upsetting, you know. And I definitely promise I'm gonna do my best to do better with my content as well. I definitely got a lot of things planned, you know. I want to get to toy review, you know, not just toy reviews, movie reviews. I want to start doing gameplay and all that, right? But I just don't know where to start with. Only because on my first YouTube channel, I started with like Devil May Cry, which is good. But obviously, do I want to play that again though? You know, I mean, I even remember too, like I was I completed it. I wanted to play it again in like hard mode, but then I was like, nah, I'll just start playing the second one, and I did. But I never went through it completely, you know. I think I pretty much just stopped, and that was probably because that was around when I wasn't too sure where my channel was going, you know. And this was during my first channel, obviously. This is not anything recent, you know. Just to clear up the confusion, because I won't lie, I'm telling a pretty confusing story right now, but hopefully things will get better in the future. I'm looking forward to it. So, you know, without I guess before I end it, you know, I guess a couple of things first. Let's see if I could beat this level without dying. Let's hope so. I'm gonna look at my health. Like I say, I'm doing this in real time right now, so yeah. Oh, okay. That is so stupid. And then more demons come out of nowhere. For those of you who don't know, this is Doom. You know, basically you're like a space marine and you're fighting against demons. And that's about it. That's all you gotta know about Doom, I guess, you know. And in case you're wondering, heck yes, I will definitely do gameplays of this, without a doubt. You know, there's no no to that, you know. I can't just be like, nah, I don't want to do it. I'll definitely do it. And I'm debating too if I should start with like a Resident Evil game. Like, what game do you guys want me to play? Because like, I got like so many Resident Evil games. I got like pretty much almost all of them except for 6. That's the one that I'm missing from my PS4 collection. And yes, I'm pretty aware nobody likes that one that much, but I do. So whatever, you know. And yeah, there's that. You know. And I'll try not to make it cringy either, because if you've been around since my first channel, you would know that I guess I was a little bit childish at first. I guess I did grow up maybe a little bit, but not by much. So I'll try my best not to be cringy. I'll try. I'll most certainly try. You know, it's not easy. You know, like I say, I'm kind of a weird fuck. You know, I guess I'm not exactly the normal type. But why would you want to be? You know. If you want to know what I'm shooting at, those demons are invincible. I don't know if you can tell, but right there, I guess. Honestly, I would definitely love to do gameplays. I'm actually having fun. That's why I asked you guys if you want me to like do gameplays of these in the future. You know, like, stuff like this, like me, you know. Listen, I'm open to whatever suggestions you got, alright? So, just give me the deets, and then we'll get right on to it, you know? Yeah, so I guess let's just, how many more enemies? Okay, yeah, let's just concentrate on this last level, I guess. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna, wait. Yeah, I'm not gonna survive because, uh-oh. Yeah, not off to a good, no, wow, I died. Oh, we were right towards the end too. That fucking sucks. Oh well. Alright, I guess I'll end the video here. So, hope you guys stay safe out there, you know, leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to, you know. And yeah, that's about it. See ya.